Greetings, toy fans! Welcome to another Toy Hunter 1701 action figure review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron trilogy Huffer. Now this is a deluxe figure, so this comes in at about that $20 price point. I'm really excited that Hasbro decided to do mini bots in the deluxe scale. We'll get into more of the why on that in a little bit here. But as far as the package goes, you got your Huffer art there, looking pretty good. There he is in his little window box with his little truck mode on the front. You got your standard side panel there, and you got your product shot on the back. Alright, so this is one of those unscripted, unrehearsed action figure reviews like I do, with barely any editing. So let's get this guy open. We'll try to transform him without the instructions and see how that goes, as I like to do, and I'll give you my general thoughts on the figure, if I can stop struggling with the box. Alright, did I forget some tape? I forgot some tape on the side. Alright, let's pull him out of the box. He's in a little cardboard tray in his window box. Comes with an instruction book. We don't need that. Put that back there. So you've got this little cardboard display. You've got whatever this golden disc thing is here. Looks like he's got a little card in there. Looks to be Predacon Dinobot. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, don't care. Alright, so in the bottom of the tray you've got kind of his shield and his gun in here. Extradite those. Set those aside. And then for whatever reason they needed to sandwich the figure in with these things. We can get rid of those. And is that it? Nope, two more. And as always, we try not to damage the figure or draw any blood in extracting the figure with the razor knife. Alright. Let go. Alright. Look at this. Look at all this crap. Do we really need this, Hasbro? Come on. You got a window box, you got a cardboard tray. We don't need that stuff. Get out of there. Alright. So here's Huffer. And I gotta say, for a $20 deluxe Hasbro product from the front, this is a really solid looking figure. You got, is it light piped eyes? Nope. Painted eyes. Molded blue plastic? I don't know. One of the two. But he's got his Autobot symbol painted on there. You got some extra paint on the chest, some nice panel line work. We got silver painted shoulders, silver painted forearms. Yeah, paint on this guy. Black fists. This is probably some of the best lack of hollowness on a Hasbro product as far as the arms go. So from the front, that is a nice little version of Huffer. And on the back, the Hasbro strikes again. So we have absolutely cavernous hollow legs. Now they did put some sculpt work in there, but yeah, completely hollow. Not a fan of that, but other than that, pretty good. So articulation wise, we got shoulders that actually don't interfere, so they get all the way up there. So all the way around, biceps swivel. Wrists do nothing. I mean, I guess they go in and out for transformation maybe. But that's it. No swivel on there. That's kind of disappointing. The head, you don't get too much as far as wiggle goes. Basically, you just get turn left, turn right. Any down, a little bit down, a little bit up. Kind of minimal on that. Some nice sculpted detail on the sides there. Not a big fan of the 5mm pegs. Not sure why we need all those, but they're there. What do we got? Wrist, hey, a waist swivel. What else we got? No? Oops. We got no ab crunch. Oh, no ab crunch. What do we got? Ball pegs for hips. No. not ball pegs. We have disc hinges and mushroom. Hey, so you get a full split out of them, full forward and back. It's not so, yeah, I dig it. All right, knees, way more because there's nothing obstructing it in the cavity in the back. Feet, nothing up, nothing down. I mean, you can guess you can do the heel flap thing. And we get the insane full rocker. So for a small figure like this, pretty good. The lack of ab crunch is, yeah, it is what it is. Don't care. Here's his little handgun, molded in orange plastic, painted in this gunmetal. Nice line work, nice sculpting on there. Not sure why you couldn't paint that in, but you know, whatever. And it'll peg into his hand. And the standard 5mm peg. Ooh, that's kind of tight. Kind of tight, but that's okay. So that's there. And then this thing, I guess it's got all these 5mm ports here. I guess you can put it over here somewhere. Plug it in. Do something with it. Whatever. There's a port on his back. You can just stick it back here. Kind of store it away so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah. So there you go. That's pretty acceptable. I mean, obviously Huffer's going to have a backpack, but as far as, you know, hiding stuff, that's pretty clean for a figure at this price point. The only unsightliness is kind of the back. And we got paint on the wheels too. Just hard plastic, but what do you expect? All right. So let's kind of transform this guy. All right, take off that piece. We'll start by taking that off. These obviously moved out and down. All right, so that opened up. It's gonna, well, that was unfortunate. I'll be right back. Oh, careful when you do that. It pops off. Not sure where that attaches to. Guess that attaches right here. So that's going to do a thing. It will turn his head this way, since those are probably going to become the front wheels of the truck. So we'll have to hide his head. Probably nothing unexpected going on there, maybe, I don't know. So that does a thing. These are going to come up and go over. Whatever we do with these things, they're going to kind of sit like that. I wonder if we do the, there we go, the standard hiding of the leg cavity there. And we just kind of peg that in there. That doesn't look right at all. This must rock back on the double hinge, just like that. And then we fold his hands in, tab those, rotate, hands in. There we go. So, fairly painless and straightforward as far as transformation goes. Not the greatest rolling thing in the world. Of course, I may not have it exactly where it needs to be in terms of some of this stuff and pegs and stuff. There it goes. I'm sure he'll kind of haul a trailer as he's meant to do. You know, this thing probably goes over here to kind of create more of a cohesive look given the peg location. Looks like we do a little bit of this action. And yeah, whatever. And wherever, put that wherever you want. There you go. Boom. There he is. Not too bad. The sculpting on the front of the truck is nice. The paint, you got the windshield wipers painted. You got your lights or horns up there painted. You got your rear view mirrors painted. Painted bumper, grille, headlights. Pretty good. I think Hasbro's done a lot of listening to the fans over the years and said, hey, we want some more paint on our stuff. And they even got taillights on this guy. So, yeah. So, changing him back, take off the accessories, reopen his legs, kick back the heel plates. go. There's pretty much your legs. Split them. And we'll bring your arms out. Bring your arms out here. Spin them around. Take this off. Spin his head back around. Tuck the wheels in. Oh, it just wants to keep popping off for me. There we go. And then we just rock this back up on that hinge until that piece plugs in there. Looks like this has either, you know, kind of multiple positioning kind of deal. Then we'll just bring the flanks up, shoulders out, fists down. Fists down, roll around. There you go, Huffer. All right. So, the question's going to be, I like to use these deluxes as mini bots in my masterpiece collection. Because let's face it, a lot of the third-party offerings are just too expensive for a mini bot for what you get. Now, this guy has the look. He's got the paint, at least from the front. How does he look? Well, here is Masterpiece Sideswipe. So, when you put them side by side, I'm okay with that. I am definitely okay with how these guys look together. And as another one I also use with my masterpiece is Bumblebee. This is the Cybertron Netflix kind of whatever siege release you want to call it, Volkswagen Beetle. But there he is. You know, I think that scale is good. He's slightly shorter than Huffer. Bring in the tail of the tape for Huffer. His backpack, he's about 4.5 inches tall. We'll take Sideswipe away if you want to put him with other kind of siege not masterpiece, siege and Earthrise and Kingdom figures. There he is with, you know, Grapple and Hoist and Bumblebee. So yeah, I think Huffer is a really good figure. I think he's great for the price point. I think he can fit in with your CHUG. He can fit in with your masterpiece, wherever you want to put him. And I'm glad that they did him, because that means we're going to get a Pipes. And Pipes was the one I had. When I was a kid, I never had a Huffer, but I did have Pipes. And I'm glad that we're going to get one out of this too. So, there he is. Kingdom Huffer. Decent little figure. $20 at retail if you can find him. Highly recommend him, especially if you're a G1 fan and you like picking up all these characters. It's a very well done little figure. I have seen, I think there's some third-party like add-on parts that kind of fill in the back here and fill in some of the hollowness, like right in the leg gap there. But I don't think it's necessary. I mean, nobody looks from the back anyway. Even if you got a mirrored back display, you can always angle him away and give him a little pose where he's, you know, kind of hiding his flaws. So there he is. Huffer, recommend from me, especially if you can find him at retail. So there you go. And until next time, toy hunters, good hunting.